Welcome to this session on IPedge Meeting. My name is Myra Brady and I will be your presenter today. This module covers IPedge Meeting, our conferencing and collaboration software. Business relationships require personal communication. Toshiba's intuitive communication solutions can help bring your clients and employees together like never before. In this session we will cover an overview of the software and application, the selling advantages, the audio and web conferencing attributes, features of the application, and some return on investment information. IPedge Meeting provides dial-in audio conferencing and web collaboration. It also includes Meet Me conferencing, scheduling, desktop sharing, conference recording, usage reporting, and more. IPedge Meeting is web-based, so it's easy to set up conferences and collaboration sessions from anywhere and view conference participation during a call. Users can attend a web collaboration session from anywhere via the network and dial into an audio conference from anywhere via the PSTN. Users' PCs do not require any special downloadable client software. All they need is internet access from their web browser, so they can access the user interface through a standard web browser, Internet Explorer 5.0 or higher. IPedge Meeting is designed for small to medium-sized businesses and branches or departments of larger businesses that need scheduled or on-demand dial-in conferences and/or web collaboration sessions with employees, vendors, partners, and customers. With IPedge Meeting, there are no expensive per-user monthly service fees. IPedge Meeting makes an ideal companion application to the IPedge Business Communication System. IPedge Meeting integrates with the IPedge Unified Communication System to provide many useful functions and advantages. Reservation lists and scheduled Meet Me conferencing. Enables conferences to start quickly and can be organized easily and flexibly. Web-based desktop sharing. Enables attendees to see and share documents, presentations, and conversations in the meeting. Outlook calendar integration. Allows meetings to be easily scheduled and invitations distributed to all participants. Web user interface for moderators. Enables moderators to schedule conferences. Conference view feature. Shows moderators the participants that are in their conference and enables the management of individual participants. Participants can be muted, disconnected, or transferred to another conference for a sidebar. And web-based reporting. Enables managers to have a view into the impact of audio conferences and web collaboration sessions in their business. Continuing with IPedge Meeting integration to provide many useful functions and advantages. Audio recording capabilities. Enables audio conferences to be recorded for later playback or archived for record retention. Telephone portal for moderators and participants. Enables moderators and participants to exercise in-conference controls via DTMF. Moderator and participants codes add security and control to who can manage and participate in conferences. And exit and entry tones lets participants know when people are coming and leaving in order to avoid surprises. One of the biggest selling advantages of IPedge Meeting is the fact that the application is embedded on the IPedge server. No additional server is needed, so there is no additional server to purchase and/or maintain. Huge advantage. The use of audio conferencing continues to grow as organizations of all sizes realize its many benefits and convenience for conducting internal and external business. Usage growth is high due to the use of conference collaboration sessions in lieu of costly travel, and an effort to increase contact with customers, vendors, and remote employees. Despite its increasing popularity, controlling audio conferencing costs can be an issue. Finding the right conferencing and collaboration solution can help ensure the customer is getting the most value from their investment. For example, using a conference service provider can often produce increases in the monthly bill as users discover the benefits of the service and usage increases. Controlling costs from extra service fees for things like operator-assisted conferencing, participant reports, call recording, etc., is difficult and might mean the user is not getting enough value for their audio conferencing investment. It's important to understand the return on investment, or ROI, that can be gained from purchasing a cost-effective conferencing collaboration application like IPedge Meeting. It can pay for itself in a relatively short time versus paying expensive ongoing service fees. A return on investment calculator that will help calculate the payback period for the acquisition of IPedge Meeting as compared to per month and per minute services is available on FYI Sales Return on Investment Tools. IPedge Meeting is designed for small to medium-sized businesses, branches, or departments of larger systems that need scheduled or on-demand dial-in conferences and/or web collaboration sessions with employees, vendors, partners, and customers that don't want to pay hefty per-user monthly service fees. Holding remote meetings with IPedge Meeting enables businesses to get things done faster, whether it's closing a sale by answering customer questions in a meeting, conducting engineering and product management discussions, or getting a press release out sooner by reviewing it in a meeting with all interested parties. IPedge Meeting makes it possible to move faster because people don't have to leave their desks to attend the meeting, and remote participants can share and discuss the material almost as if they were in the same meeting room. The audio and web conferencing feature within IPedge Meeting has a truly flexible configuration that allows up to 4 to 24 participants, audio and/or web, in the small server that can dial into a single conference or any combination of conferences up to a total of 24 participants, and 4 to 48 participants, audio and/or web, in the medium server that can dial into a single conference or any combination of conferences up to a total of 48. IPedge Meeting can support any mix of internal and external callers up to the number of resources licensed. The audio and web conferencing applications include the following conference types: reservation-less Meet-Me conference, reservation-based Meet-Me conference, dialed number-based conference, and recurring conference. The features of the audio conference services include web portal and phone-based in-conference controls, integrated scheduling with Microsoft Outlook, dynamic resource allocation per conference for audio participants, loudest talker display on the web portal, conference-specific entry and exit tones, conference recording and replay, and participant transfer between conferences. Continuing with the features of the audio conference services, merging of conferences via the web portal, integrated web conferencing, desktop sharing, presentation sharing, and whiteboarding, detailed call logs via the web portal, and end-of-session summary usage report. The additional features of the web conference services include the ability to display web conference in full screen, the ability to select an entry and exit screen, the ability to share or swap control of desktop with participants, the ability to annotate PowerPoint, PDF documents, or whiteboard in a collaborative environment. Public and private chat are available, and the moderator can turn annotation tools on or off. Web collaboration features. Web-based desktop sharing enables moderators to share documents, presentations, and conversations in the meeting. Web user interface for participants enables participants to join a web conference from any computer and does not require a dedicated application to be installed. And chat enables participants to exchange text messages to the group or individually while in a conference. Here is a sample of what the moderator homepage looks like. The user's homepage may differ depending on which applications have been enabled. The homepage provides access to the functions for all of the licensed applications, as well as allowing the moderator to access the other screens, such as managing their profile and creating conferences. Selecting an item from the moderator menu or the associated graphical links will open that page. While a conference is in progress, the user can use the Real View application to see the conference taking place in real time. The header includes a link called Alarm State. Click on the Alarm State link to go to the System Status page. This page displays the system status, and resource locations. The Defined Users page lists any users that have been previously defined. The Add User page allows the user to enter user personal and contact information. And the Edit User Personal Information page allows the user to change their personal and contact information. The Defined Conferences page lists the conferences that have been defined in the system by the administrator or a moderator. The Add Conference page allows the user to set the parameters for the conferences. Once the parameters are established, the user can conduct on-demand conferences or scheduled reservation-based conferences. The scheduled reservation-based conferences can be one-time or set up as recurring conferences. The on-demand conferences are supported on a best effort basis. The reservation-based conferences provide guaranteed audio resource availability for the duration of the conference. To schedule a conference, simply select the on-demand option to make the conference available at any time. Select Scheduled to schedule a reservation-based conference. The system will then open additional features depending on the selections. The Resources Scheduled by Time Slot page shows the resources scheduled for the selected date for the entire system. The moderator can use this page to identify potential scheduling conflicts with other moderators on the system. The Edit Conference page allows the user to edit an existing conference. Take a moment to pause the presentation to review the different parameters that can be edited for a conference. The Audio and Web Conferencing application makes use of Microsoft's Outlook or other standards-based calendaring application for sending conference invitations. When you use the IPedge meeting user interface in collaboration with Microsoft Outlook to invite users to your conference, iCal becomes populated with your conference details. The calendar entry includes the following information: the name of the conference and the subject line, the dial-in number of the main conference bridge, the participant PIN for the audio conference bridge and the web conference, the scheduling and recurrence information, if applicable, and a link to the web conference page, if applicable. As the users accept their invitations, the appropriate conference-related information will be posted on their calendars. If the reminder feature is enabled, Outlook will remind all potential users when the conference start time approaches. The user can have conference participants vote on an issue by collecting their phone keypad responses. The user must start the round of voting. Then participants enter their votes. Finally, the user ends the round of voting. The voting results can be viewed using Microsoft Excel or can be saved to another location on the user's PC. If the user saves the file, it can be viewed in Microsoft Excel later. When a conference is over, the user will receive an email with an end-of-summary report, as shown in this example. The report includes details about the conference start and end times and the participants. To start a web conference as the moderator, go to the Define Conferences page and select Meet next to the conference to be started, as shown in this example. Participants receive an email message for the web conference. The system then opens a page to join the meeting. For both the moderator and the participants, the system must check to make sure the operating system, browser, and Flash Player version support the web conference. The system opens a new web browser page with the web meeting startup check displayed. The web meeting page is where the user will have the web conference. It includes all of the moderator and participant controls for the web conference. Let's take a high-level look at an overview of this page. Number 1. The top of the page displays the URL of the web meeting page as the conference room name, as well as the associated audio conference dial-in number and participant PIN. Number 2. The Tools menu allows the moderator to change the web meeting settings or use the web meeting assistant. Number 3. The time display shows how long the web conference has been in progress. Number 4. The End Meeting link allows the moderator to end the web conference. Number 5. The Show Items area allows the user to choose which item they want to share for the web conference, either their desktop, the whiteboard, PDF or PPT documents, or web pages. Number 6. The Participants area lists participants' names who have joined the web conference. Number 7. The Now Showing area indicates what is being shared in the web conference, such as the name of a document, whiteboard, or the URL of a web page. Number 8. The Record button allows the user to record the web conference. Number 9. The Full Screen link allows the user to view the web conference in full screen. And number 10, the Public Chat area displays the text from any related chat messages from the web conference. The whiteboard is a drawing space with several tools for both the presenter and the participants. Select Whiteboard in the Show Items area of the web meeting page to share the whiteboard with the web conference participants. The public chat area displays a message when participants join the meeting. It also displays any chat messages entered by any participant. The Participants area lists all of the participants who have joined the web conference. It shows an icon for their selected moods, their display names, and whether private chat is enabled or disabled. Each participant also has a menu of additional options. The Participants area is where the user can send additional invitations to the current conference, chat privately with one of the participants, change the presenter control, or remove a participant from the meeting. The moderator and participants can invite additional participants at any time during the web conference. The system displays the meeting invitations page. The moderator can manage whether participants can chat privately or not. The system displays the Manage Participant Permissions page. The moderator of the web conference can temporarily allow another participant to control the meeting. The moderator's screen changes to look like that of the other participants. The participant selected to gain presentation control receives an information message. The moderator is signed in with his name automatically. Participants have a chance to include their name when they join the conference, but it is not required. Either the moderator or the participant can change his or her display name to control the name that shows in the participants area. Moderators and participants can also display an icon in the participants area to indicate different moods to the moderator or other participants. These moods are normal, agree, disagree, be right back, busy, problem, or question, which is for participants only. The moderator can remove a participant from the web conference. The moderator receives a warning message as shown. When the moderator removes a participant from the meeting, the default meeting length is 2 hours. When the end of the meeting approaches, the system displays a time reminder message on the moderator's screen. The moderator can then go in and extend the length of the meeting. The Tools menu at the top of the presentation area provides options to control the web meeting, shortcuts for the presentation, and additional information about the meeting. It also allows the moderator and participants to send feedback to the web meeting developers. The moderator or participants can view details about the current web meeting. The system displays information about the meeting agenda, the conference room name, the organizer's name, the time the meeting started, the associated audio conference dial-in number and PIN, if that feature is available, and the URL of the web conference page. The moderator or participants can send feedback about the web conference experience to the moderator. They can rate their web meeting experience as either excellent, good, neutral, fair, or poor, as well as enter any comments about the web meeting experience. While a conference is in progress, the user can use the RealView application to see the conference taking place in real time. The Show Active tab shows real-time activity associated with any and all services that are currently active. It can show details, mute, unmute, connect, disconnect, transfer, record, stop recording, and lock the conferences, the same as on the tabs for each specific service. If the system has multiple simultaneous active conferences or active mass notifications active services, then the user can see them on the RealView page. On the RealView Audio Conference tab, the user can select one or more audio conferences to monitor, even if they are not currently active. The system displays the following information related to an active conference: the resource ID for each caller, the participant's name, if it is in the system database as a user, otherwise the participant phone number, the PIN used, the time the participant joined the call, the state, example, about to join conference, waiting to join conference, in conference, etc. A link to mute or unmute the call, a link to connect or disconnect the caller, a link to transfer the participant, and the loudest speaker, who is highlighted in green. The detailed view displays the following additional information for the conference: call type, conference name, moderator PIN, conference ID, new joiner tone, and participant PIN. The following moderator controls are available during a conference on the web interface from the Real View page: muting a single or all participants, disconnecting participants, recording or stopping recording, locking a conference, transferring one or more participants to a different conference, and linking conferences to each other. A user may need to transfer one or more participants to another ongoing conference call. After the transfer, the system displays the new conference participants. The system creates reports for all conferences. The reports are listed under Reports, the Service Reports page. This page provides links for audio conference recordings. The system displays the following information for reports. The number is a system-generated report. The service is the conference name. The start time indicates when the conference or service began. The Recordings column lists any recordings associated with the selected conference. Single recordings are marked Listen. If there are multiple recordings, as for multiple segments or a recurring conference, the recordings are numbered. The size indicates the file size of the recordings, and the Reports column includes links to summary and/or detail reports. The Details links opens a CSV file containing a detailed view of the service. The conference log provides details on when each participant joined and left the conference and the time of any in-conference controls. The file displays the conference events, such as participants joining, by the time they occurred. The Manage Profile page allows the user to control their personal information and view the privileges and defaults. Entering personal information requires some information, either a first name or last name, at least one phone number or email, SMS, or pager address, and a login ID. The privileges on the right side identify the services that the system administrator has enabled on the user's account. A special note: the email address is used as a from address when the system generates emails on behalf of the moderator for any service application. Online help is provided as context-sensitive help for the current screen and as a comprehensive system that supplements the application user guides and system administrator guide. On each page, there is a help link in the upper right-hand corner of the screen. The system displays the online help for that topic in a separate browser window. On each page of the applications, there is a help link in the menu bar on the left side of the screen. The system displays the complete online help system open to the Getting Started chapter. To read a specific topic, click on a book to open that chapter. To look up a specific topic in the index, click on the Index tab. Meeting the challenge of collaboration. The IPedge meeting application provides dial-in audio conferencing and web collaboration with scheduling, desktop sharing, conference recording, usage reporting, and more. It's web-based, so users can attend a collaboration session from anywhere via the network and dial into an audio conference from anywhere via the PSTN. Plus, users' PCs do not require installation of client software. All they need is internet access. Thank you for joining me for this session.